Hi everyone. Good morning and welcome to Yoga with Marycarmen live. Happy 4th of July. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And if you've been here before, I welcome you too. Today is a very special practice. It is 4th of July here in the United States, and that is a very special holiday. I know that with everything that's happening, it can take different meanings for different people. I just choose to celebrate the freedom that I'm born with, that I was born with. We all have that. So today, my practice is about that empowerment of freedom. So, before we get started, again, remember to subscribe, and that is how you support this cause of free yoga videos for all. Click that little button on the bell sign for the notifications, and remember to find me on Instagram. That's where I hang out for the most part, and that's where you can ask me questions, make a comment, find out more about me. A fun fact about me, or something interesting that a lot of people don't know, is that I was actually born in the States, even though I have this accent. It's because I was actually raised in Venezuela. Interesting fact, tomorrow, July 5th, is Venezuela's Independence Day. Yes, isn't that interesting? Right, one next to the other one. The country where I was born and then the country where I was raised. So to me, that's just super, super meaningful and important. So let's get ready. Today, the practice is about heart opening, okay? The freedom that we are born with starts there. So let's begin. Oh, let me get my little flag. I don't want to forget my flag. So we are going to begin today a little bit different. It doesn't want to cooperate. We are going to begin on a standing pose, a powerful standing position. Why? Because I want you to experience this. So legs are wide, not too wide, but not under the hips. So a little bit wider than the hips. Make a fist with your hands and just place them on your waist. Tuck that pelvis under, so make sure that you have that bottom pelvic floor engaged. Shoulders back and down, spine is tall. The 10 toes are pointing to the front towards me. If you're watching me and your mat is something like this. And then just keep your eyes forward. Chin is up. Just feel this. Yeah, close the eyes for just a moment and feel the empowerment of this pose. Reclaim your freedom from this place. It's a powerful position. I tend to teach my kids the feelings of bravery, that you are brave from this pose. Just take a moment here to experience that. What does that mean to you? You are born with that freedom already. So reclaim that in your own mind, in your heart, in your soul. And then from here, we're going to start moving. Go ahead and let those hands freely come down to the floor. Palms are open. And on the next inhale, feel this. Bring the palms up to the sky. You can look in between the hands. And on the exhale, bring those hands back to your heart center. Just bringing that energy into your heart. Again, inhale. This time, really spread the fingers wide and expand through the arms as you bring the arms all the way up into the sky. Exhale. This is your life. Take up all the space you need to. Your freedom. Again, inhale, open. Feel the opening. Feel the space that you're meant to occupy on this earth. Exhale, hands into your heart center. This is where we all connect. From the heart, okay? The divine light in me honors and acknowledges the divine light in you. That's what Namaste stands for. It's a beautiful meaning. This is where we all connect. Now, from here, go ahead and open up the arms to the side body and expand through the shoulder blades. The heart is open. Exaggerate this movement. Inhale, but always protecting the lower back, meaning that pelvis is tucked under, so you're not just letting the hips go back, but you're opening from the heart. Inhale. Now, on the exhale, bring one hand, and if you need to bend the knees even more, because they shouldn't be locked anyway, just go ahead and reach to those toes. See how that feels. Just activating the spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach the other hand to the other foot. So you don't have to be perfect here. We're still warming up the body. Inhale, open. Exhale. Just see if you can bend. If you cannot reach that toe, that foot, just go ahead and reach any part of that leg that feels good. So if you need to bend the knees even more, go there. This is your practice. You're free to do what feels right for you. Let's do one more on each side. Exhale. But on the inhale, really open that heart. Exhale. Calm down. Nice. Back to center. Now this time, open up that stand a little bit wider, but making sure that the outside edge of your foot is where the weight is actually happening, not on the inside, okay? That's going to create some tension on our knees that's unnecessary. We want to activate the outside muscles. Pelvis is tucked under. We're going to do the same thing this time, a little bit slower, and we're going to reach to that ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, this time with control. Now you're trying to reach without bending the knees too much, but then remember, don't lock your legs and try to reach anywhere on that side. Now stay here and look at the opposite hand. See if you can just twist this a little bit more. Feel this from the core, reaching the hand high. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Controlling from the core. Let's take this up. You have this power. Open up through the center. Inhale. Other side. Exhale. Slowly reaching for your goal. And then when you grab that ankle, that leg, look at the other hand. Twisting your internal organs. Inhale. Exhale. Strong leg, strong arm, reaching up to the sky. Back to center. Controlling from the core, inner thighs are active. Inhale, very nice. Exhale, release the arms. Shoulders move just to release some tension there. And then let's begin onto your right side. So go ahead and pivot that foot over to the right side. Bend that right knee and start opening this stand a little bit wider so that we can go into our warrior two. Back heel is down, outside edge of the foot still having that weight. And then we are finding our warrior two here. Open up the arms, inhale, open through the heart. As you exhale, that palm that's in front of you is faced up, and then just reaching behind, creating that nice lateral stretch on your torso. That other arm can just rest on that lower back. Inhale, reach, exhale. You can bring that elbow down on that leg and extend the other arm up. Or let's do that again. Inhale. So we're dancing here in between this extension and this other extension. So you can bring the hand down if you want to and open up the other side even more. Let's do that dance one more time. Inhale, strong leg, strong core. Open through the heart. Exhale, but listen, this time that hand is going to land on the outside of your foot. Other arm up into the sky. If you have a block nearby, use it if you want to. I'm not going to use it for this practice. Open this up. And then from here, you're welcome to stay here. Those of you that feel good, and this is a good extension. Those of you that want to try the next powerful pose, go ahead and start walking that bottom hand to the front. Lift the back heel. Start just walking towards that front leg. And then from here, elevate the back leg into the sky. It's a balanced pose. Inhale, reach. One hip on top of the other. Now listen, we're going to dance through this. Exhale, bring the hand to the heart and the knee towards your heart as well. You're protecting your heart here. On the next inhale, extend the arm to the front and the leg to the back. This time the hips are square to the floor. I'm moving very slowly so you can see. Inhale, let's bring it back inside. Exhale, arm up. The hip stacks on top of the other hip and the leg extends. One more. Inhale in. Exhale to the front and back. Hips are square. That leg is shaking and that's okay. Inhale in. One more open. Exhale open. Let's hold this one. You're welcome to stay here or bend that back leg and see if you can grab that ankle, toe, and then open this up a little bit more, letting the heart open. Notice I'm still looking down to the floor, trying to keep my balance here. I'm going to challenge myself and see if I can look up just slightly. Looking at you now. Ooh, inhale, and I'm shaking. Exhale, release. Everyone let that back heel come down. And then from here, let's roll the way up into warrior two, extending that leg. Yeah, that leg was on fire. Triangle pose. Same side, inhale, reach. Exhale, hand inside, the other hand up. Oh, this feels amazing after all of that. Beautiful. Now let's reverse the triangle. Inhale, reach that top hand. And on the exhale, bring it down. At the same time, that back hip is starting to move to the front. Notice that foot moving slightly to accommodate for that hip. And then the torso is now pointing down. That hand is under my elbow and shoulder. And then I'm twisting. The other arm lift. I'm transitioning all of this and looking up into the sky. If looking up is too much, you're always welcome to look down to the floor. So remember, you can use a block here or not. Inhale, do what works for you. And on the exhale, let the hand come all the way down, going out of triangle pose the same way as we came in. Inhale, extend one more time this triangle. Make sure you have that bottom hand strong and sending energy all the way up. Strong core, lift you up. Here we go. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Ooh, now listen, exhale, soften that same knee. Let's do that again. Inhale, not the whole thing. Inhale, bottom hand to the inside, but the top hand up. And on the exhale, just reverse one time. Reversing, stretching the left side. We did a lot on the opposite side. And then from here, inhale, let the hand come all the way down. Extend the opposite arm. Straighten that leg again as if you're in triangle. Well, you're in triangle. Now listen, from here, we're going to bend the back leg, lifting the front toes, looks like this, and sitting down onto the other heel. A crazy transition, right? And then bring the hand to your heart to meet the other. And now we're in a different stand where the back of the legs are getting that nice stretch. Lift the heel, not the heel, the foot, the heel's on the ground. Inhale, feel the back of the leg, lengthening, strengthening. Stay here. This might feel really good. You can use a block to prop yourself up higher if this is too much, or go ahead and go into the next pose. Heart opening here. Arms, one down, one up. Notice my knees literally behind my armpit. And then I'm opening this up. I'm letting that bottom arm, I'm taking up space here. Let that be for you. Take up space where your heart is the king, the queen, wherever you are. Expand. I know it sounds cheesy, but love is all that matters. And then back to center. Nice, strong legs. We're going to bring it up into that powerful, brave pose, right? So bring that foot down, slowly transition back to center where we began. And then from here, hands to your heart, hands to your side. Inhale, reclaim your powerful pose, reclaim your freedom from here. You can do this. We have another side. Go ahead and bend that left leg now. Trying to find that warrior two. Probably your legs are wide enough to where you can easily get there. Open up your arms, shoulders on top of the hips. Inhale, exhale, sit onto that warrior two. That arm, that hand is facing up. Inhale, open. That other side feels different. That leg, that arm can be on that leg or protecting your lower spine. Inhale, exhale. Take it to your level. Remember, you can just bring that elbow onto that leg. Inhale. Let's dance through these two positions. Exhale. Take it down. Open. Feel the stretch. Reaching. One more time. Inhale. Open. This time on the exhale, let that hand land on the outside of that foot. Extend the opposite arm. Inhale. Beautiful. You're welcome to stay here. This is a powerful stand. Stay here and really practice opening the heart. Next level. Walk those fingers a little bit farther. Start rearranging those legs to where you can lift that leg in the back and expand through the heart. Inhale, let's dance through this. So here, one hip on top of the other. The next one, exhale, bring it all in with balance control. Inhale, reach to the front and leg to the back. Exhale, in. Exhale, out. Inhale, in, and reach to the front. Let's do one more time. Bring it in. On the exhale, open that arm up, leg back, hold it here, or try the next level. Bend that knee behind you, grab that toe, the ankle, wherever you can reach. Stay here, or if you can and you're ready, try to see if you can open this up even more by kicking back and lifting your eyes, opening your heart. The goal here is to look up to the sky. I'm looking at you. My bottom leg is shaking, and I'm breathing. I got this. You got this. And release. Back to that stand. So bring that foot back and down. And then from here, we're going into our warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Soften that front leg. Triangle pose. Yes, you did that. Thank you. Congratulate yourself. Inhale. Reach to the front. Exhale. Bottom hand down. Extend the arm up, and this is triangle pose. So both legs are straight, but the knees are not locked. Very important here. Open this up. Inhale. Now let's twist. Exhale. Start bringing that arm down. Notice my bottom heel starts shifting slightly to accommodate for this. And then I find my other side. Inhale. Exhale. Straight lines. Twisting the torso from the core. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. And then extend the bottom hand up into the sky. Inhale. Same way we came in, we're going to go up. Strong hand, strong core, strong legs. Here we go. All the way up into our standing pose. Warrior two is here. Inhale. Let's do that one flow one more time. Releasing tension on the side of the body. So the front hand up into the sky. Inhale, open. Exhale. Elbow to knee or hand down to the floor and extend the opposite side. Inhale all the way up into warrior two, lengthening that front leg as if we're going into our triangle pose. We're going into triangle pose again. Reach to the front. Exhale. Hand down. The other hand is up. And then from here, we're going to move into that bend knee behind. So rearrange the stand if you need to. Start bending that knee and lift those toes off the ground. Then when you're sitting where you feel comfortable, go ahead and bring the hands to your heart, flexing that foot. And breathing. Now find your spine tall here. Even if we're all the way down, we can still find a place to go and grow, right? That's what life is all about. We want to continue to evolve. Now from here, stay here. This might feel really good for you. Use blocks under your legs, your buttocks, whatever feels right. Or go to the next one and expand, open, bottom hand down. The upper hand is just reaching for those goals. You can do this. You can do whatever you set your mind into. Dedication, discipline, motivation dies really quickly. It's all about discipline. Open, reach. And then from here, back to your heart. Let's stand up. Strong legs. So place that foot down and bring it up onto that leg. Beautiful. You're back to that same position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Reclaim your power. You're meant to do things on this life, on this earth. You have a purpose. So reclaim your power. Now from here, we're going to just do a little bit of a reset. So go ahead and open up the arms. Inhale. As you exhale, bend at the waist and let the arms just fall down. You're welcome to use a block here if you have one. And then bring one of the hands right under your face or directly under your face. Lengthen the arm. The other arm is free. You know where we're going. Inhale, rotate, open, lengthen. Exhale down to the earth, replacing that hand. Inhale, reach, open through the sky. Press that bottom hand down and the other hand reaching up into the sky. Feel the heart opening and that energy going through. Let's do that one more time on each side. Here we go. Inhale, Lengthen. Inner thighs are active. Outside edge of the feet is active. Exhale, down. My heart is pounding, creating energy. Inhale, open. Looks simple, but there's a lot happening on the inside and even on the outside. Now from here, heel toe in slightly, all the way underneath you. And then from here, let's let those arms be very heavy and roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, going up into the sky. Rotate the shoulders back when you get to the, all the way to the top. Nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Gorgeous. Now from here, I invite you to just face now the front of your mat, if you were going this way the whole time like me, and just find yourself right in the middle. It's okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending at the waist. Walk the hands to the front. Walk the legs to the back. Find your downward facing dog from a different perspective, right? And then from here, bring the chest through a little bit more. Feels good. Heels might be down or not. If you need to paddle the legs to start feeling this, go ahead and do that. Taking care of your knees. And then bring that chest a little bit closer. A little bit closer to the knees every time that you bring those heels down. So here we go. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, hips up into the sky. Saying hi to our knees. Again, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. See if you can bring the chest a little bit lower this time. Exhale, heels up into the sky. No, heels down to the sky, hips up to the sky. Inhale, bring this down. See if you can look in front of you. See if you can go a little bit lower. Exhale, hips up. Heels down. Inhale, one leg reaches. As you exhale, bend that knee and bring it right under. Tuck the chin. Inhale, extend behind. Open. Feel the heart open. Exhale, protect your heart. Sometimes we have to do that, right? Inhale, extend. This time on the exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. The back knee comes down, top of the foot down. Inhale. Open through the spine. If you have blocks and you need them, go ahead and grab them in one under each hand. Inhale. Exhale. Let's shift this back. Lengthening the back of the leg. Flex that foot and see what feels good. We've done a lot of stretches already, so this might feel a little bit to where you have more of a range of motion here than if you had done this at the very beginning of practice. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back. Inhale. Bring it forward. And then from here, that hand that's inside of your foot stays right under that shoulder. Inhale. Opposite hand reaches forward. As you exhale, bring it behind and hold it here. Now reach that look behind. See where you've been. It's important to recognize where we've been in the past. The mistakes, the good decisions, the bad decisions. But just leave it behind. You have to move forward. Now go ahead and stay here, or if you want to try the next level, just go ahead and bend the back leg and see if you can grab the toe. Here's where you can use a strap or a towel, by the way, and create more flexibility from this place. So you're feeling this on the hip flexors, that's on that same side of that hand that's in front of you. Now, next challenge, see if you can open up that shoulder. Notice my heart is really caved in, right? Inhale, open through the heart. Pressing the hip forward and letting the shoulder blades meet in the back. Release. Beautiful. From here, curl up the back toes and then straighten the front leg. And we're going into this beautiful stretch here. So the back heel is trying to reach to the floor. My front heel is down on the earth. Both legs are straight. Both hands are down on the floor. You can place those blocks under you. And then see if you can bring your forehead into that knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inner thighs. Well, my inner thigh on the front leg is active. And the back calf muscles are active as well. Now from here, inhale, lift, spine is tall. And as you exhale, place those hands, start bending that front knee. Find space here to curve this up. Inhale, reach up into the sky. As you exhale, we're going into that plank position. You can take this on your knees or on your toes. Notice I move my hands to rearrange this space, high to low. Inhale, open through the heart, leading with the heart. Exhale, push up or not. Bring this back, other side. Inhale, extend that left leg or other leg. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, bring it back, open through the heart. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And place it in between the hands. Back knee down, top of the foot down. Fix your blouse if you have that same issue like me. Hands on the floor or on the block. Find your spine. Remember, 90-degree angle on that front leg. Back knee down. Start feeling those hip flexors lengthening. Inhale, find your spine. On the exhale, shift this back with control. Lifting the toes. Flexing the foot, actually. Heel is down. Feel the back of the leg on that leg that's extended to the front. And let's go forward. Inhale. Open. See if you can find space for that heart. Exhale, bring it back. Nice. Inhale, bring it forward. Place that hand right under the shoulder. Other hand extends to the front, reaching for the future, reaching for the things we want. And on the exhale, let's just take a quick look here, rotating the shoulder blade all the way back. You're welcome to stay here. Looking to the past is a good thing. Don't dwell on it. That's why we can't stay in here for too long, right? Bend that knee if this is in your practice and see if you can grab that toe, that ankle, wherever it feels comfortable. Wow, I'm feeling that on my hip flexors. And then the next challenge is to open up your heart from this place. Shoulder blades meeting the back. Notice my shoulder rotating, that top shoulder is rotating. I'm trying to open up my heart into the sky or towards the sky. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. I'm feeling this. Release. Beautiful. Release. Now from here, we're going to rearrange those hands under the shoulders. Rearrange that foot underneath your knee. Curl out the back toes. Start lifting that knee and start pressing this up. Try to see if you can bring that back heel lower to the ground. Both legs are straight. Again, if you need the help of blocks here, go for it. Don't be afraid of using your props. Both legs are straight. And now I'm going to see if I can bring my forehead a little bit closer to that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Can you surrender to the things that are already there and possibly not to where you want them to be, but they are teaching you something? Can you surrender to the imperfection of everything around your life? Or what you think is imperfect. And it's meant to be just like that. Nice. And then from here, soften that front leg. Walk those hands a little bit farther to the front. We're going to prepare that leg to start moving towards the back, three-legged dog. I like to move slow into this because I like to give students an opportunity to experience this movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale into your plank. Rearrange those hands. See, my hands were a little bit too open. I need to put them under my shoulders. Press through the back of the heels. By the way, you can take this on your knees. High to low. Elbows are in. Inhale, roll it. Chaturanga, exhale. Push up or not. Engage from the core. Press this back. You are a powerful human being. You got all the freedom that you can get. It's up to you how you want to use it, how you want to believe it. And then from here, bend the knees. Let them stay on the floor and sit down into your child's pose. Breathe. Breathe. While you stand in this pose, continue to rest. I'm going to. And then from here, let's bring this up into our fours. Cross the feet, sit all the way back. We worked so hard on heart openers today, and there's so many more things that we can do. But before we go down, I just wanted to talk to you about that power that you already have, that freedom that our Creator gave us from the moment we were born. Go ahead and adopt actually, let's go on our back, sorry. Let's go onto our backs. We're not 100% there yet. We need to do some stretches, guys. Go ahead and lay it all the way back. And then I'll talk to you a little bit more about that freedom thing. Go ahead and extend the legs up into the sky and just draw an 8 in the sky. Feeling this on the lower back muscles. Feels so good. Yeah, it threw me off that I had to go check on that camera, right? It's totally fine. This is what happens on life events. And then from here, go ahead and bring one leg on top of the other one. See if you can find your ego legs. That's really difficult for me because I tend to think I have small legs or like short legs. But that can be a limiting belief. Okay, see, I did it. So stay here or let those knees or those legs come onto one side. Ooh, see if I have space. I always have to deal with this wall. I love this wall. She's there to support me, right? Open up the arms into a T and look over to the opposite direction. Feels so good. Oh my goodness. I feel that on my lower spine, my middle spine, my abdominal muscles. Inhale. Exhale. I feel like I'm going to give myself an adjustment on my spine almost. Oh, wow. Back to center with control from the core. Wow. Powerful. Release. Other side. So see if you can find that ego leg. So, you know, one thing I've learned is that mass around our legs can sometimes get in the way. Go ahead and use those hands to move those masses. Yeah, that skin can get in your way to go ahead and achieve a pose. You know what? And then just go to the opposite side. We are not all created equal. That's the beautiful thing about the human race. Open up the arms, look over to the other side. We have different anatomy sizes, you know. Some people can achieve certain poses so much faster because maybe they have shorter arms, or maybe they have longer arms. Their torsos are much longer compared to their legs, or their extremities are on the opposite. All of these things. Anatomy is a fascinating thing, especially in yoga. But that doesn't mean that you cannot get to a pose. You might need a little bit more help, maybe more time to develop the strength because, I don't know, your arms are shorter, so you have to use other muscles compared to other people. But you can get there. And then back to center. So comparison, something that we tend to do often, right? Now from here, go ahead and let the legs just fall down. Heels very close to the sit bones. Another heart opener from your back is by letting the hips go up into the sky. Yes, it's crazy. It's a heart opener because you're also letting the heart open up by letting those shoulder blades go into each other a little bit closer. So if you can bring the hands underneath you and interlace, accommodate for those shoulder blades to go a little bit closer. And then you're lifting not only the hips, but you're lifting your rib cage here. So it's a little bit different than what I have tried to show you in the past, where I want that straight line from the knees all the way down to your shoulders. This one's a little bit different. This one tilts at the waist because we're lifting all of this system. We're letting the heart, we're incorporating the heart into this. Breathe. Oh, it feels so good. And after this, we're going into a fish pose, one of my favorites for heart openers. And then we'll be done. Release and bring this all the way down. Yes. And then from here, go ahead and extend the legs in front of you. Go ahead, extend the legs. Accommodate your entire body on your mat. And then from here, we're going to just lift, bring the elbows under your shoulders. So go ahead and lift your upper spine. Bring the elbows right under the shoulders. The hands are facing down. And then from here, start experiencing the heart trying to reach up into the sky by rotating the shoulder blades back and allowing the head to simply fall back. This might be a lot for some of you. And then you're not going to stay here for too long. Stay here Or the next level, if you're ready for this, is just allow the crown of the head. So notice my elbows are coming in a little bit, and I'm allowing the crown of the head to be placed on the floor. As I'm looking all the way back, I extend my arms. So now the elbows are not supporting me, but what's supporting me is the top of my head. I let the arms go all the way back and reach. The toes are pointing to one side, and my hands are pointing the opposite. Heart is open, upper spine is getting a nice, wonderful stretch. Stay with the back of my neck. Inhale. And exhale, release. Coming out of this pose by letting that head go into neutral. And then from here, we can just bring the knees to our heart center. That was a very strong pose for upper spine, so go ahead and bring the forehead closer to your knees and grab around with those arms, your legs towards you. Give yourself a hug. I don't know about you, but my legs are shaking. It's okay. It's okay. You are a powerful human being. Reclaim your power of freedom. So let's talk about this just as we move into Savasana and prepare you for this 1 more minute or so of your practice. You are a powerful human being. You were born with a purpose. Whether you know that purpose or not, it doesn't really matter. But know that you have a purpose on this earth. There's a reason of your existence. There are limiting beliefs that we tend to create in our heads, and sometimes they tend to come into our lives because of other people around us. So those beliefs sometimes can come from even family members, your spouse, your friends. You need to filter those and really follow your intuition. When they tell you you can't do this because that's too ambitious, that's too much of an ambition. Oh, you can't do all these things at the same time. You need to focus on one at a time. There's some truth in some of that, but that you cannot do it during your lifetime doesn't mean you can't do it at all. You don't have to have the body. You don't have to have the car. You don't have to have certain things in life to reach the goals that your heart desires. So be careful with the things that you tend to believe around you, your circle of friends, your family members, or your beliefs that are limiting you from achieving the greatest human being you can be. So that's where freedom comes in. Now from here, just relax a little bit more. This is your powerful practice. I hope that it served you well. Continue to stay here in this Savasana for as long as you need to. Only when you're ready to free yourself from this Savasana, which I love to take much longer than this, but for the purposes of this practice, I need to show you how to move out of it. Just go ahead and go into your fetus position with eyes closed. Again, don't have to do this now. Just know that this is the way, or one of the best ways to move out of this. And then you can sit when you're ready and adopt that position that feels good for your spine and your legs. Half lotus, full lotus. Shoulders move back and down. You can continue with eyes closed. And then connecting one more time with your breath before you end your practice. Exhale to your heart center. And this is your freedom, your powerful practice, the power within. It's all in you, in your heart. Thank you again for joining me this morning. I hope it was a practice that inspires you to go for that freedom that's already part of your life. From my heart to yours. Have a beautiful 4th of July. Be safe. See you next Saturday. Same time, from my heart to yours. Namaste.